Hello, Alexi. All right. How you doing? How are you doing today? I'm used to go to meetings so I can hear people. So not being able to hear people is weird. Hi, Guren. How you doing? Still getting set up. It'll take a couple minutes. It will take a few minutes. I put our link on Facebook. I need to go to our channel first. All right, let me go to Facebook. Oh, yeah, I need to log in. There we go. Who else do we have here? We've got How you doing? Raimundo from Brazil. How you doing? I'm fine. How about you? I'm good. I'm doing good, Gurin. Thanks. Marcelo. Hi, Coach Shane. How you doing? Very good. Very good. Still leftovers for lunch, Coach Shane? Rodrigo asks. Rodrigo, I'm saving leftovers for dinner. Yeah, leftovers are for dinner. And yes, I've got a lot. I have a lot. Ludi says, hey, Amapolalizi says, my favorite song. Caden, hey, sir, how to differentiate dull and dull? Well, I just did. Dull, dull. Chill out. Greetings from Brooklyn, New York. Hey, Brooklyn. All right. How are things down there in Brooklyn? How do you like your mayor? Mayor de Blasio. How is he doing? Let me see here. I got to tell YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Coach Shane's ESL. Is that right? I think that's the channel. Yeah, that's right. Post. Good. Ludi says, good afternoon. Where am I here? Hi from Bogota. How you doing? Renee, welcome. Ludi, Thanksgiving Day is celebrated in a different way in Canada. A different day. Yeah, just because every country does things sometimes differently. It's not a Lunar New Year. It's about the harvest. Canada is further north, so the harvest is earlier than lots of America. That's one reason. There you go. Greetings from Yemen. A big fun of sir. Maybe you meant Fen, Mohammed Saif. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Oh, crap. This is not what I wanted to do. Where am I? I need to go to, there we go. I need to delete this. Yeah, I put my post on the wrong page. Edit post, delete post, delete. Okay. How do I go to Coach Shane? ESL Coach Shane, I think. There we go. That's what I want. Now I need to post it. Just a second. Go to youtube.com/Coach Shane's ESL for our live session now. Post. Caden, I think it's pretty hard to pronounce dull and dal. I can't differentiate. I'm from China. Yeah, I know. Vowels are tough. Hi, sir. Big fun of you. Oh, we got that one. Greetings from India. Hi, Ramnik. Dilkash. Hi, sir. How are you? I'm doing good. Dilkash. Where are you from, Dilkash? I'm going to guess Uzbekistan. Just a guess. Just guessing. Good, 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 good. Looking good, looking good. Wilson, hello. Coach Shane, how you doing? Queen, hello, Coach. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm from India. Okay, so, not close, but not really close. All right, welcome everybody. I want to say hello. Thank you very much for tuning in on for some of you Sunday, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Sunday night. I know for some of you it's Sunday night. Hey Serge, how you doing? I'm here today to I'll answer some questions, but mainly it's we're having a big sale. The Black Friday Cyber Monday sale is happening right now. So if you have any questions about our lessons, about how it works, what do you get, things like that, I'm here to answer those questions. How do you sign up? And yeah, I'll be able to help you do that. Tell us why it was called Black Friday. I just sent an email explaining that about the Black Friday. So check your emails. You guys all have my newsletter, right? You should have my newsletter. You need to have that. Let me see if I can make this a bit smaller. Stretch this over here. Does that work? Yeah. And then I'll make my screen bigger. Oh, but you can't see. How far over do I have to go? Oops. Yeah, that you can see that. There we go. Yeah, if you guys should have my hold up, sorry. I'm causing problems for myself. There we go. Now I got the right size screen. Now I got to make my font smaller. And I can move this over. There we go. And where's my Edmund? That's where the border is. I'm adjusting my screens here. Actually, let's do this. It'll be easier if I push things over this way. No, it's not easier. Arr. Nothing is easy. My life is so difficult. There we go. I'm going to bring this back over this way. There we go. Now you can see. Now you can see. Good. So you guys, you should be getting my newsletter. The newsletter, www.letsmasterenglish.com/free. This is where you go and you sign up. And then after you sign up, you have to verify. So check your email. You have to verify your subscription. And then, I send out newsletters, lots of little lessons and things like that. And a couple newsletters ago, I explained the origin of Black Friday. So be sure to check that out. Dumil says, hi from Angola. Welcome. I think you're the first guy from Angola that I've had in my live classes. That's cool. Welcome. I'm happy to have you. Wilson, I'm here again, one of your followers since 2016. I've watched your coaching work with Victor Drago. I follow him. Yeah, he has improved a lot. I agree with you. Losers out of our way. That's great. So you're a fan of Victor too. Yeah, I only worked with him 2 or 3 months, 1 day a week, and his improvement is huge. He still needs to practice, of course, but yeah, he works really hard, and I was really happy to work with him. That was cool. That's great. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. He's going to be fighting soon, my understanding, with Logan Paul or something like that. So that'll be pretty cool. I want to see that. Did anybody watch the fight last night with Mike Tyson and the other guy? Anybody watch that? Anybody like boxing? Hey, Michael, how you doing? All right. Michael and Serge are in my VIP classes. They're studying hard. They're very tough guys. Serge is likes the same music I do. Michael likes the same food and alcohol that I do. All right. Yeah, so ask questions about our lessons. About you can ask questions about English too, but I'm not going to do this hangout very long unless the questions are really good. But I would love to get lots of questions. You can sign up for lessons here. I don't do this stuff, so I gotta think. Let'smasterenglish.com. Just go there / sign up. And then it describes the lessons. Again, we do this in the email too. It describes the lessons, and then you can just click to join. And if the class is on sale, it will take you to a sale page. So that's really cool. I did What's Your Take on the Fight? That was not really serious. Oh, I think it was a serious fight. It was a real fight. You know, both guys are in their 50s. They're very old. I think they did really good. I wasn't able to really watch it. I followed it on texts, on Twitter. My understanding is Mike Tyson probably should have won, but they called it a draw. So there was no winner. And maybe some of the reason is to make money because they're going to make a lot of money. There will be a rematch. We can be sure. But yeah, I just have to admire both men. They're in their 50s and they're boxing incredibly well. They're very physically fit. And it kind of motivates me to not necessarily take up boxing, but I need to get healthier. That's for sure. That's for sure. So I thought it was a good fight. As far as I know, it was quite serious. Quite serious. Wong, lucky to see you. Sure, I'm from China. Sure, sure. Thank you, Luciano. How you doing, Luciano? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Obrigado. Very strong. Victor Drago. I love his pranks. Yeah, he's funny. And when he tears his T-shirt, Coach Shane. Can you talk about must-haves, please? I love your lucky cap behind you. Yeah, there you go. What do you mean must-haves? Things that you have to have? Jarmila. Hi, Coach Shane. Oh, I'm getting emails. Okay. Hi, Coach Shane. And all here online. One question about Turkey. I'm getting email pop-ups. Online from the Czech Republic, the heart of Europe. Yeah, Jarmila, as I've said, I want to go to the Czech Republic. Sure, sure. Thank you. Good, good. What do you mean must-haves? Explainerini. So right now, everybody, we're live on Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, and we are also live on vk.com. I need a flat. It must have. Okay, yeah. So must-haves. I'll just take this one. Must-haves. Things you must have. So if you rent an apartment, so for me, for example, I have baby boys. So if I were to rent an apartment, it must have at least 2 bedrooms. It must have a bathtub for my boys. And it must have a washer and dryer for clothing because I don't want to go to a public laundry. So if I were renting an apartment, I have to make a list. Things I must have. Non-negotiable. Gotta have it. Yeah, I have to have it. Those are must-haves. And we can make it a noun phrase. Must-haves. Must-haves. Why just only 23 people? This channel should expand. Yeah, I know. Nobody likes me. Nobody likes Coach Shane. I don't know why. We need more fans. All right. Questions about our lessons. Bunch of geniuses. And Michael and Serge, if you have any specific questions about any of the lessons, go ahead and ask. How to use for instance. For instance is the same as for example. You guys can Google that stuff. You guys can YouTube that stuff. You don't need me to tell you. Ask me. Well, anyway, that's fine. Dilkash, I'm not yelling at you, Dilkash. But anyway, for instance is the same as for example. I wanna says, I like you. There you go. Cool. I like you too. Soktao, Coach Shane, I'm waiting you become a teacher on Hallow. I'm not going to do it. And I appreciate that. Maybe one day, but probably not. I'm so busy with my students right now. Super busy. We have DDM and perf and our live classes. So I'm making so many lessons and dealing with the students and making the podcasts, all for the lessons. I'll just show you, so you guys can see how crazy it is. So I'm gonna bring my website over. There's Google. Let me make sure you can see what I see. There's the end, and there's there we go. So and we'll go to letsmasterenglish.com. So, and you can see sale buttons here. So if you go to letsmasterenglish.com and go to sign up right there. And then, for example, we got, Cyber Monday sale. Choose a course, click a sign up button. You'll see the sale prices. So let's go to DDM, for example. And DDM VIP, DDM weekly, no live. These are the regular prices, not the sale prices. Those are regular prices. So you can see, for example, in DDM VIP, what do students get? 80 new lessons every year. They actually receive up to 104 lessons a year. 80 plus live classes every month. Every month, 80 plus live classes. That's insane. And you can attend any of the live classes in DDM VIP and weekly. You can attend all of them. We got a private community where guys are asking questions and people practice. You receive all the new lessons and have access to lessons from the beginning. You got live DDM classes with me. Your questions are answered in lesson videos. There's a DDM VIP podcast for each lesson. Actually, there are 2 DDM VIP podcasts for each lesson. We have a speaking challenge in every new lesson, a writing challenge in every new lesson. You can study when you want, where you want. You can stream the lessons or download the lessons. You get personal coaching in your live classes. You can attend my AMA live classes for every month. Here's the schedule and payment options and blah, blah, blah. And that's just DDM VIP. And then perf VIP also. You can see I'm so busy. So in perf VIP, 40 new lessons a year. Receive up to, this is wrong. I think it's 52. Yeah, that's wrong. It's receive up to 52 lessons every year. 45 plus live classes every month. So 80 in DDM, 45 in perf. That's 125 live classes every month. And we have a lot of students who are in both. 125 live classes every month. Isn't that crazy? Attend any of the live classes in perf VIP, private community, all new lessons and lessons from the beginning. Your questions answered in lesson videos, a perf podcast for each lesson. There's a bonus speaking challenge in every new lesson. Study when you want, where you want, stream or download, direct personal feedback in your classes. So for every perf assignment, it's a speaking class. You can do the whole assignment with a coach and they'll tell you how you are doing. So it's insane. We've got so much going on. And this is why it's tough for me to be active in a bunch of different places. I spend so much time with my students. So that's what's going on. That's why I'm not on Hallow. Maybe one day. Carry off, pull off, workout, sort out. I'll get to those later. There's a Victor. How you doing, Victor? Victor Turpke. How you doing? Jarmila, when you have no time for your subscribers. Yeah, I know, exactly. Even on YouTube, it's really, really tough. I need to do a daily dictation video. I'm falling behind. Don't cry. Krishna, can you tell me, sir, about the general writing letter? I'm not sure what you mean about that. Irina, how you doing, Irina? I must improve my spoken English. Yeah, so DDM and perf both will help your spoken English a lot. If your pronunciation is bad, perf is probably the best class. We have LME. LME is a combination. I'll bring it back over here so you can see. LME is a combination. We got LME weekly, and we have a VIP. LME VIP. You've got 3 DDM and 1 perf lesson each month. That's pretty good. There are 75 live classes every month. That's insane. That's so good. That's so good. So yeah. LME might be a great opportunity for you too. And there's a sale price. So you see right here, LME VIP, it says $50. That's the regular price. But the sale price is 40. Yeah, so that's a 20% off. That's really good. That's monthly. Or you could go quarterly and save even more, or you could go yearly and save even more. So that's 25% for yearly. So yeah, LME might be a good choice. Perf is a great choice for pronunciation, especially. But for general English, daily English, DDM's the best. The sale ends tomorrow. Cyber Monday. For me, it ends Monday. Monday night, midnight, Los Angeles, I think. I don't know. That's when the sale ends. So, Irina, it depends on your pronunciation. If your pronunciation is okay, DDM's enough. If your pronunciation is not okay, perf might be good. If you're kind of in the middle, if you're not sure, then I recommend LME. LME. Is there any way to pay for fees? Because yeah, Ramnik, we have PayPal, Stripe, Western Union. For people in China, we have Alipay. People in Russia, we have VK Pay. In Brazil, there's bank transfer. So yeah, I have students in India, and they've all paid with PayPal. So Ramnik, I'm not sure where you're from, but and somebody asked, I don't have PayPal. Can I use the credit card? Yeah, PayPal accepts credit cards. Stripe is another way to do it too. So maybe Stripe would work for you. Just send us an email. And our email, by the way, our email is this. Use this email. We have lots of emails, but use this one. All right, make it so you can read it. Daily dictation members at gmail.com. That's our email. And again, the sale ends tomorrow. We have another sale in December, probably starting on my birthday. This sale is better. For example, LME VIP was $40 a month. I'm guessing, I have no idea because I don't do it. I'm guessing in December it would be $45 a month. Still, it's a discount, but it's better now. But lessons don't start until January. Lessons begin January. What is the hierarchy to learn English language? Well, learn it like a baby. But for most of you, it's too late. So when I learned the Korean language, I didn't use any books. That's kind of not true. I learned by listening and speaking and watching, and then I learned the alphabet, the Korean alphabet. Okay, but I didn't study any books. I just the alphabet. Okay, and basically, so like in the Korean language, they have this character, and I just called it a K. Okay, and I just kind of memorized that's a K, and this character, I just called it a B. So that's a B, and then the vowels. So this is like an like a kind of like a short U. Okay, and this is an N. Okay, so then if I in Korean, if I saw this, I would go, wait, B, U-N, bun, bun. Oh, bun. That means bun. Okay. And yeah, it works. So I kind of cheated when I learned the alphabet. I remember reading signs in Korean, not knowing what they meant, but sometimes they would use English words, but they would write it in the Korean characters. So I would read the stuff, not knowing what they were saying, but then and then I realized, oh my god, it's bun. Oh, it's this bun. It's a bakery. It's a bun. Cool. So again, I learned by watching Korean TV, watching Korean people, by listening to Korean songs, Korean TV, Korean people speaking, and then by imitating, just like a baby, just like a baby. That's the best way to learn a language. The problem is, most people start with a book and they have to memorize words and they focus on grammar and their pronunciation is horrible and reading comprehension. So you got all these rules in your head, and that, for most people, causes a lot of problems. So I know Coach Matt says it, and I say it too. When you guys study with us, relax. Forget about it. Don't worry about the grammar. Don't worry about the structure. Don't worry about the spelling. Just go with the pronunciation. Go with the feeling. Go with the story, and it works really, really, really well. So that's my answer. The hierarchy. Learn like a baby. Coach Shane, how do you discover your mastery for teaching to others? When do you get the idea? Thank you so much, Rodrigo. Yeah, so I got the idea for DDM when I was studying Korean. So I was also teaching English at the same time. I was using textbooks, and it was so boring, using conversation books, blah, blah, so boring. And then one day I brought in a video. This is back in 1994. I brought in a video from, I think it was the sitcom Friends. And I just played a little bit. And it was really easy. And I laughed. Isn't that funny? And my students, almost all my students, had no idea what they were saying. And I realized, oh my God, when I speak English, they can understand because they're interacting with me. But when somebody else is speaking English, they just have a hard time. So I realized I need to make this interactive. And that was the beginning for DDM. And for Perf, teaching speaking is so difficult because I can teach pronunciation. I can teach you how to read something, but speaking isn't in your head. Speaking, when you're speaking your native language, you're not thinking really. You're just speaking. It comes from the heart. Okay. You're expressing your ideas, your opinions, how you're feeling, things like that. How do you teach that? It's really tough. So it took me a long time to try and find a way to teach speaking, but to move the student from thinking too much to get them down into their heart to where they're just speaking. So I think Perf is the closest true speaking class you can have that brings it from here to here. Okay. It allows you to focus on many different things. But that's the idea. And that I started that, I think, maybe about 5 years ago. Yeah. So it took me 20 years to develop that. It took me a long time. Yeah. But we like it. I didn't know that, senior. A hi, teacher, new sub here. Do you have any suggestions on how to pronounce Amazon? Amazon. Oleg. I spent 4 months visiting offline classes in my city in Ukraine. But after your podcast, DD and E Cubed, I'm getting 3 times the effect. However, I'm still wondering about reading books, how to read them fluently. Yeah. See, and that's a problem with reading, is you can read like a textbook or even a history book uh, and a self-help book, those are pretty simple. The reason is usually the reason those are kind of simple or simpler is because there's no nuance. There's no culture. There's no secret meaning. It's just fact, 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 and it's easier to read something like that. But if you want to read something like Stephen King, did I spell that wrong? I think it's PH. Yeah, Stephen King or Harry Potter. Oof, that's going to be tough. Fiction, very, very difficult. Fiction is tough. Nonfiction, textbooks in history, those are pretty simple. Fiction, Stephen King, the horror stories, the scary stories, scary books, those are really tough because there's a lot of nuance and a lot of culture, a lot of words that they invent, new words. So that's always difficult. So these, I would go ahead and practice with those books first. But for fiction, I always recommend read the book in your language first, and then go back and read it in English. And then especially if there's a series, like Harry Potter, there's a series. So read the first book in your language, and then read the book in English. The second book in your language, and then the second book in English. If you're feeling confident, try the third book in English only. But if you're not, read it in your language and then come back to English. So that's my recommendation for reading. Reading's really different. So Oleg, I hope that answer was good. Nuruddin, it's great to see you, Nuruddin. Nuruddin is also a VIP member. Nuruddin, I miss studying French. I haven't studied French since COVID-19. Very frustrating. I want to go to Canada and practice, but they shut the border. So whenever I see you, I'm always happy, but at the same time, I'm very sad because I think of the French language and I want to learn. Kirill, welcome. Kirill is also a member. Hey, Coach Shane, your classes is the best for studying and for keeping English level. That's great. I'm in LME Weekly more than 2 years. It's very useful. There you go. Kirill is in LME Weekly for over 2 years now. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's very useful. That's great. So he's maintaining his English level. He's studying, and he's been with us forever. That's great. I'm really happy. Good to see you, Kirill. Wang Shi. Shane, I want to ask you, if I learn daily dictation, when can I become advanced level or can become fluent to communicate with people? Daily dictation on YouTube, the lessons are too small. It's going to help you, but just a little bit. The lessons are way too small. The way to get to the advanced level, the way to communicate with other people is you have to be in live classes. Okay? The live classes is so important. You need to interact. You need to speak English with coaches who are not only speaking English with you, but they're finding your problems and helping you. That's what you need to do. And you need to be consistent. You have to do it a lot. You have to join as much as possible. And that's why, guys, that's why we have so many live classes. Look, for LME VIP, 75 live classes every month. For LME Weekly, 50 live classes every month. Okay, so I mean, geez, we just, and you need those. You really should. Now, if you don't have any time for live classes, we have, this is, what is it, a year. So what's that, like $12 a month? $12.50 a month. For $12.50 a month, but it's a yearly membership. But anyway, it comes out to $12.50 a month. You can get 48 lessons. And you still can attend my AMA classes. My AMA classes are great. kind of similar to this, but the live classes are so much better. Very important. Very important. Wilson, dear Coach Shane, you have 2 kids. Are you choosing? Yeah. No. So yeah. So my 2 boys will learn French. As soon as the border opens. Yeah. Because I have to teach them in the beginning. So mom and me will teach them French. I don't know if we have any French TV, but we have lots of French radio stations. But little boys don't like French radio stations. But yeah. So anyway, they'll learn French, and then after that, after French, who knows? Maybe Spanish. It's similar. Maybe I don't know. Rodrigo says, hi, Nuruddin. Yeah, Rodrigo's a VIP member too. Mari Rodrigo. Nikita, greetings from Russia. Uptalk and vocal fry. Oh, I hate it. So sometimes people like to talk like this, and sometimes they don't want to. But every time they finish a sentence or even a phrase and the voice goes up, that's called uptalk. That's uptalk. I hate it. And vocal fry is this. Oh my God. I'm so tired. I don't know what to do. That type of voice is called vocal fry. And I hate it. I'm not a fan. Pak Mina. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Why are you writing in Korean? Oleg. I'm reading A Princess of Mars now, and it's hard to understand everything. Sometimes even the context. Yep. Yeah, so and that's old-fashioned history, Shakespeare. Forget about it. Watch the movie instead. I don't recommend it. If you like it, go ahead. And like I said, if you can find A Princess of Mars in your language, read that book first. And then read it in English. I always tell students, be careful about books, because sometimes you see a book and it's like, ooh, yeah, I want to read that book, even in your language, and you start reading it and it sucks. It's bad and you don't finish it. Don't waste your money. Buy a book in your language. If you like it, oh, this is a good book, then buy it in English and read it. That's my recommendation. Artful Dodger. There's a good character. Hey, Coach Shane, you're doing a great job. I'm addicted to your podcast. It's really helpful, especially the news. Thank you. I want to do another podcast today. I don't know if I'll have time. Sir, can I have Telegram channel for interactions to each other? Yeah, once again, I'm not active on social media. Too busy. Really, really too busy. We have Telegram. Is this Telegram? Yeah. So I don't know how to use it really, but this is Telegram. There's a couple channels, and Alexi is our Telegram master. We have Coach Shane, Let's Master English Podcast Telegram. And then there's English Podcasts. I have no idea what this says. This is a big group. We have that one. And then there's this is a guy, I don't know him, but he's pretty active too. It's E Cube, Coach Shane, and M Tegan. That's, I guess, his name. So there you go. E3. Oh, so you can see the addresses. Yeah, I apologize if it's small. E3 _MD. And how do I get rid of this? See, I don't even know how to work this stuff. This one is all English teachers. All English teachers. That's a big group. And then we have Let's Master English Shane. Oh, that's good. That's an easy link. Let's Master English Shane. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple of telegrams, and I sometimes go on there. You know, I'll like upload some pictures. Alexi helps me out a hell of a lot more than anybody else. So yeah, I have to always say thank you to him. But yeah, and Alexi's got a lot of stuff from different people too. So this is a great channel, all English teachers. So yeah, once again, I just don't have the time now. Maybe later when my boys are bigger. Uh, Something in Chinese. It has been 2 years since I smoked, which means I have not smoked for 2 years. Yes, it has been 2 years since I smoked. Daily English. Yep, 2 years, no smoking. Sam, I'm so happy to see you on live. Yeah, nice to see you, Sam. Rodrigo, my pleasure. Serge, could you explain the expression hit the spot? Yeah, so, and we have this on E cubed, but if something hits the spot, so for example, it's the morning, I'm tired, I'm not happy. Coffee, give me coffee. Ah, yeah, that hits the spot. And the idea of the spot is like right here in your stomach. It satisfies your flavor. And you have to think of it as a big target, okay? So, and I'll make a target for you. So, why did you just have red pens? I don't want red pens. Give me blue. There we go. All right. So you got a target, like for shooting. Looks like a boob. There you go. Right? And you're shooting at the target, and you hit. It's not bad. That's pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty close. Yeah, it hit the spot. It hit the target. Okay, this is the idea, right? So the same thing with food. In the morning, I need something to drink. You give me some water. It's okay. You give me some orange juice. It's all right. You give me some milk. All right. Give me some coffee. Yeah, bingo, baby. Yes, that hits the spot. Serge, with that explanation, you will never, ever forget. Sheila Willis, good morning from Jamaica. Good morning. I don't think I have any students from Jamaica, but in Jamaica, you speak English. The pronunciation is different, though. That's for sure. Rodrigo, Coach Shane is a real human with good equipment, great coaches. I have class with Coach Paul and Coach Matt almost every single day. You see that, guys? Rodrigo's a Perf VIP student. He gets lessons every week and has a live class almost every single day. And right now, how much is Perf? Perf is so cheap right now. Perf VIP, if you want to join Rodrigo in his classes, takes live class every day. The regular price is $60. I have no idea what the sale price is. The sale price is $44 a month, $130 for 3 months, or $500 a year. That's incredible. That is really, really, think about that. Class every day, lessons. That's great, Rodrigo. And Rodrigo has improved so much. Nikita, thanks. Great explanation. My pleasure. Will X join Earth soon? Phoenix frequency sounds pretty weird. Shane, what songs or movies do you like? I like lots of different music. I grew up in the 80s, so I love lots of 80s rock. But I like country too. And I like, some hip hop. I'm kind of everyman when it comes to music. Movies, Die Hard. Bruce Willis. Best Christmas movie ever. Serge says, thanks, my pleasure. You guys do British RP accent in your classes? Nah, received pronunciation. Sometimes we have British stuff, but American. I'm American. I'm an Amerikanski. So we focus on American English. But we have Australian, New Zealand, Irish, received pronunciation. We have that too. That's for sure. But absolutely the focus, 97% American English. Giuseppe says, hi, Coach. How you doing, Giuseppe? Ishan, what's the best tip for Indian accents? I want to sound native so I can. Yeah. So it depends, Ishan. For American pronunciation, Ishan. Yeah, I answered it earlier. If your pronunciation is strong, strong Indian pronunciation. Hello, sir. What can I do for you today? Yeah, that's a really tough one to fix, especially because Indian people, their English is excellent. So it's really in their head. And it takes a lot of work to correct that pronunciation. It's like, a British person changing to American style. It takes a lot of work. You can do it, but it takes a lot of practice. Perf would be good. However, like I said, Indian people, their English is really good. So perf is kind of boring. It's not that difficult, except for the pronunciation. That's tough. I think DDM might be more interesting. And my recommendation, try both. And I'll give you free lessons. Before you join my classes, get the free lessons. So send me an email. Say, hey, Coach Shane, free lessons, please. And I'll send them. We'll send them. Okay. So try both. LME has both. Thanks, you bet. Thank you for your explanation. My pleasure. Thanks for reading recommendation. And what about movies and TV shows? Yeah, get rid of the subtitles. That's why DDM is perfect. You should join DDM, Oleg, because we give you English TV shows, English news, English documentaries, all that stuff with no subtitles. Yep. That's what subtitles are not going to help you. Not going to help you. If you want to become intermediate or advanced, you have to get rid of subtitles. You have to. If you're going to keep subtitles, you'll be a beginner forever. That's not good. Dirkash, thanks, sir. One more channel which I'm unable to find, which has a large name in another language. I'm not sure what you mean there. What's the best? What's the best what? What's the best what? What is the rule of the pronunciation of the letter Y? July, boy. Yeah, so it depends, because Y is sometimes a consonant and sometimes a vowel. So in the word July, Y is acting as a vowel. But in the word boy, it's acting as a consonant. So the consonant pronunciation is y, y. In this case, boy, boy, y, y. That's the end. Boy. Now, the O, there's a lot of things I can explain. I'm not going to. That's why you should join my classes. But boy, okay, the Y is a y, like yellow, and yesterday. Boy, y, y. It's a Y. That's a consonant. As a vowel, it's a consonant. Yes. As a vowel, it's going to almost always be a long I. So FLY, fly. July, I, just like a long I. Jean Doe, hello. I can finally say R in American accent, but I can't. But I can do it only word by word when I try to speak normally. I just have to pause to pronounce. Yeah, John. It's a muscle issue. The only thing you can do is keep practicing. You're doing great, John. Just keep it up. Keep practicing. Focus. You'll get it. Aram, hi from Armenia. Nice to meet you, Aram. Dilkash, Longman pronunciation is better. No, use the damn buttons. So when it comes to pronunciation, so let's go to the word, let's go back to boy. All right. And we'll go boy meaning. Google. I'm just Googling it. Boy meaning. And they give you IPA. Oh, get out of here. Look at it. There's a speaker. Hit the speaker. Yeah, you can't hear it. But anyway, boy. And then go to the next dictionary. Dictionary.com. Click on it. They give you phonetic spelling, IPA spelling. Stop it. Don't. Right here. Use the speaker. Okay? And then go to the next one. Why check one place? The internet makes it so easy. Go check at a bunch of places. Merriam-Webster, Cambridge, okay? Check all these dictionaries. Check at least 3. at least 3. Okay. And click on the speakers. Speakers. Now, here it's nice. They got US. This is Cambridge, right? Yeah, they got US and it's boy. And then UK, boy. Okay. It's the same thing, but use the speakers. Don't use the spelling and don't trust one dictionary because some words have different styles of pronunciation in the dictionary. So there's no good one. Which pronunciation would you recommend? American. Standard American. Subtitles in English. No. No subtitles. Ishan, thanks, coach. I've grown watching YouTube from Americans and Brits people, and my pronunciation isn't as strong as you did. But it does sound Indian. I'll grab the free lessons. Just 17, you're a kid. Okay, so when you're younger, like Ishan, is it Ishan? When you're a younger guy or girl, your chances of fixing your pronunciation are so much better. So Ishan is 17. You're going to be fine. But if Ishan were 37, oh, it's not easy. It's not easy. How long time do I need to master English? It depends. I've had guys, one of my favorite students ever, his name was Kurt, and he started with me, and his reading and vocabulary and grammar were pretty good. Okay, he was a college student at the time, so his reading was pretty good. His vocabulary was very good. His grammar was pretty good. Not his writing, but his reading and stuff like that was pretty good. His listening was garbage. His speaking was horrible. His pronunciation was terrible. But I'm not joking. In 2 months, he became the leader of the class. He focused every day, and I mean every day. And I'm not 8 hours, like 12 hours a day for 2 months. Summer vacation. Or was it winter vacation? I think it might have been winter vacation. And he did it. He did it. So it depends on you, how much time you commit, how hard you work. But the most important thing, everybody, coach. You got to have a coach to guide you. Otherwise, if you practice makes perfect, no. If you practice wrong, you're going to sound like shit. You're going to sound terrible. No. Perfect practice makes perfect. You need a coach, which is what we have. Got it? That was for 5. I look into the paid when I move out next year. Definitely as just awkward. Yeah. That's good. Evgeny, hello. Can I mix American with? Yeah, it definitely sounds strange. I don't recommend it unless you want to sound funny. If I'm talking like this and suddenly I start speaking like this, people will say, what the hell is wrong with you? And don't do it. Don't mix unless it's a joke. If it's a joke, it might be funny. Artful Dodger, I have one question. When I talk to myself, I sound like a native, but whenever I speak spontaneous with others, I sound like trash. Yeah. Artful, you're crazy. That's the problem. You're crazy. Trust me, probably when you talk to yourself, do you ever record yourself? Use your smartphone and record yourself. That's what we do in Perf. That's what Perf is all about. And then people realize, oh my God, I sound so bad. Not only does your voice sound bad, but your pronunciation sounds horrible in the beginning. But after a few weeks, not weeks, after a few months, suddenly you sound wonderful. Right, Rodrigo? 100 messages. Yay. Thank you, Dilkash. Nuruddin, like Rodrigo, I attend up to 3 classes, DDMN per day. You guys, 3 live classes a day. And Nuruddin is in Perf VIP and DDM VIP. And he attends 3 live classes a day. That's amazing. And now I attend Action English. Oh my God. Good class to discuss casually, friendly, and become fluent. Wow, that's fantastic. Nuruddin, that's amazing. That's great. I'm impressed. Hello, coach. My name is B. What up, B? Basil. Is it Basil or Basil? Nice to meet you. I'm very happy to see you. Be close to you. That's right. We're right here. Sir, what is the rhythm of S sound before T? Well, S typically cancels the T in daily English. In proper English, no. But in daily English, typically cancels. Evgeny. All right, guys, I'm about done. I have to take my family. Today is a very special, very, very special day with my family. We have to buy a Christmas tree. Yay! Yep. So we're getting our Christmas tree today. It's very inexpensive here. So I'm very happy about that. So get the Christmas tree and put it up in the living room. I'll send you some pictures. I'll put them up eventually on Facebook and Twitter. So make sure you follow me there. I'll put my, hi coach, I'm Monisa. How you doing? I'll put my address there or here somewhere. Make it smaller. Get small, man. So let's see here. This is Twitter is what? Twitter.com/Coach Shane, right? And Facebook is Facebook.com/ESL Coach Shane, right? I think that's it. Yeah, so that's where I put most of my stuff. And if you're in China, we have a on Weibo. I can't log in today, so tonight hopefully we're on Weibo too, and Bilibili, we're up there too. So yeah, so check that stuff out. Fatima says goodbye, goodbye, my friend. It's hard to go. Aram, hello from Armenia. Systemized down. I love them. Good stuff. Yeah, great. What will you advise me for the future? Keep studying. That's my advice. Keep studying. Fatima is freezing. Yeah, it's actually today very warm. Today's temperature is very, very warm. Yeah, it's 48 degrees. We have snow next week. Lots of snow. See that? This is that's in Fahrenheit, not Celsius. But we got snow coming. Victor, Coach Shane is the best on the internet. Thank you, Victor. Gracias. Or obrigado. Or spasibo. From Brazil. Okay. Obrigado. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this little chat session. I think I'll be doing another one maybe tonight, maybe probably tomorrow morning, because I want to do something for students in China. But yeah, I hope that you take advantage of our sale. It's such a great sale. So many live classes, especially for VIP. All the information is at letsmasterenglish.com/sign up. Send me an email and get free lessons. I'll send you 2 DDM lessons and 1 perf lesson, 3 free lessons. Send me an email and get our newsletter. letsmasterenglish.com/free because there's more information in the newsletter. And I'll be sending out another newsletter probably tonight. Yeah, because I'm sure I will. So yeah. Sir, I'm feeling lazy and sleepy when I try to read book. What do I do? Yeah, don't read. Find a book you enjoy. Makile, your lessons are like a one-man theater. I like it very much. A one-man show. How to memorize words as Americans. You just live life. You live life and use words and you memorize them, okay? I'm not a doctor, so I don't know medical words. I'm not physicist. I'm not a chemist. So I don't know a lot of chemistry words and stuff like that. Just concentrate on daily English. And that's DDM. DDM is probably the perfect class for that. And you just absorb words. You don't sit there and memorize. Oh, I got to memorize. As an adult. As a child, okay. If you're taking a test, yes. But as an adult, just absorb words. Oh, it means this. And then you forget. But then when you hear it again, oh, yeah. And then when you hear it a third time, yes, you'll know it. And it's not that you memorized it, you know it. That's what you need to do. Freedom, no price. All right, guys. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm out of here. You guys have a fantastic Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, or Monday. Our sale ends tomorrow, and I want to see you in class. Lessons begin in January. Probably January 2nd. I don't know. Can I guess? I'll take a guess. Probably January 4th. Probably January 4th is when class lessons begin. Anything for a mouth muscle to speak fluently? Practice. It is a muscle. It's a muscle. So you just got to work out. You got to work out. Practice, practice, practice. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista.